All right, sup guys, welcome back to the channel, Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy, the #1 sports show in the world. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you've been here, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. It helps me and my channel a lot. And lastly, if you would like to join our sports betting community, as the #1 sports betting community in Discord that there is, it is a great community filled with great people. $5 measly ass dollars. Come join and be a part of something that makes some money. All right. Yesterday we went up a unit, not a review, went up 1.4 units, so another profitable day. Woohoo, that's great. Not a lot of time. What was I gonna say? Oh, video's out so late because I couldn't get my camera to work today, man. No matter what I did, every time I opened my Streamlabs to do the videos, it would err. Then it would err. Then when I got to work, I wasn't showing up. So I went and got a picture of me, and I was just gonna put a picture of me, like an actual picture. Just froze, sitting in the video. As soon as I did all that, the camera started working. So I don't fucking know, man. But anyways, video's late because of that. It's almost 12. I got to get this video. I want to get it by noon, so y'all at least got an hour to get the plays in. So let's just get straight into it. Start with the props for NFL week 16 or 17. Shit. Is it week 16 or 17? NFL, I think it's 17. Right? It's week 17, ain't it? Yeah. You got this week and next week, and then that's it, right? Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Player props. Let's start with those. First one, my guy who continues to cash me out, Brian Thomas Jr. He's just on fire right now, man. Having an absolute hell of a season. I mean, 82, 76, 86, 105, 132. And he already cooked these boys once for 86. So at 80, I like him. He's the wide receiver one. And guys, I like receiver props a lot because these games don't matter much. Expect the quarterbacks to be having fun, throwing the ball down the field, taking big chances. I think a lot of these star receivers can have big games, okay? So Brian Thomas Jr. just continue to do what he does. Saquon Barkley, over 112 rushing yards. Yes, I know it sounds crazy. I'm all over it. Jalen Hurts is not playing. So I think they're just going to be running the ball over and over and over and over again. And I don't think the Cowboys are capable of stopping the run ever. They're trash. So yeah, give me Saquon Barkley. He may finally go for 200 today. But I'm over 111. I love it. Let's get it. Mike Evans receiving yards, 90 or more. So this one is a little bit weird because Mike Evans has not been having the greatest luck this season. That said, I think this is a great spot for him. Versus Timu, he's got 162, then he had 22, then he had 118 on the first. So he has a history of just cooking the cornerback who covers him. And I think this is one of them times where he just has a big game and a game that doesn't matter much and it's for fun. Expect him to be getting aired out, have a lot of fun, and get a lot of yards. Bryce Young, passing yards. So 228 is low, I think. I think he's really good. Seriously, I do. That said, today's versus the Buccaneers, who are 31st in the league versus passing, aka they're fucking terrible. They can't stop the pass to save their life. So Bryce Young over 228 for me, and he already cooked them once. He got 298, so no reason he can't go over 228. I like it a lot. Let's get it. Next play, Adam Thielen. He's the Panthers wide receiver one. And again, guys, when he played him last time, he got 99 yards. So to have a line at 60 when he just played him and got 100, they are 30th in the league. So you have the 30th team in the league versus the 31st in the league with passing. So expect Baker Mayfield, Bryce Young, and these receivers to have a big day. That's a good game to bet a parlay on because there should be a lot of yards offensively. There's no defense in existence on these teams except for the run. So expect Bryce Young to be throwing that bitch. Jonathan Taylor, over 90 rushing yards. Are you kidding me? This dude, 58% on the season, guys. But last 5-6, he's got 96, 107, and 218. Love to see that. And the best part is the Giants are 29th in the league in rushing yards allowed. So you have a hot Jonathan Taylor who's running over everybody. He ran versus the Patriots, ran versus the Broncos, which is not easy to do, and ran versus the Titans, which is not easy to do. Now he has his easiest matchup in these bum-ass Giants, so he should have a big day. I love Jonathan Taylor's rushing yards. Next, Terry McLaurin, 70 or more receiving. This, to me, is the weirdest line on the slate today. This makes no sense, guys, at all. First of all, he's hit him versus him before. He's been on a hot streak, catching a lot of passes, and the Falcons are awful versus the pass at 23rd. He's been hitting this line a lot. I really just don't understand why it's at 69. So I'm happy to take it. He should have a big day. Again, receivers in these in-game spots are really good. And then lastly, my guy Brock Bowers at 80 yards. He either gets it or he don't. But I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't. They're 20th versus the tight end. The Saints are battered, beat up, and bruised. This game should be nothing but passes. I mean, I really don't know what to expect with Brock Bowers, best tight end in the game. You have the best tight end in the game. You should use him. 80 yards for him, I'm happy to take it. I'll take it pretty much any chance I get. So yeah, Brock Bowers to get his yards. Now, let's get into the slate and actually talk about these games and where my head's at and what I'm thinking. So, first game on the slate, guys, we have the Cowboys and the Eagles. So, as we talked about earlier, Jalen Hurts with his fake injury so that he's available for the playoffs. He's out. But you do have Saquon Barkley. I took the Eagles at -6.5, guys. Give me them by a field goal. Truthfully, I think they win by 20. I don't care if Jalen Hurts is out, guys. If we're being honest, and I mean this, guys, I'm not even joking. What has Jalen Hurts really done? I'm being dead serious. If I was the Eagles, I will trade Jalen Hurts. I don't think they can, but if it was possible, trade Jalen Hurts and free up some money. If you get a mid-tier quarterback and just build around Saquon. They don't need him. He doesn't do anything. I think this is a big overreaction to the Jalen Hurts injury. You're reacting to a quarterback who hasn't done anything, hasn't thrown the ball all year. It's just been Saquon Barkley. It's his team. So what sense does it make? I don't think they miss a beat, guys, at all. I really don't. It doesn't matter who the fucking quarterback. I could go out there and quarterback and just hand the ball off to Saquon and look good. So Eagles by a touchdown is a blessing. Please take it. Colts and the Giants is a fade for me, guys. Look, they want -7.5. So obviously the Colts win. I did a parlay with the Eagles by 20, the Colts by 20, and the Buccaneers by 20 at like plus 4,000, like plus -19.5 on all three of these as a lotto, because I think these three teams do blow them out. But again, I'm fading it because the Panthers have looked okay. Bryce Harper's looked solid. I don't want to put a big chunk of money on either side here, though I do think these three teams can blow their opponent out. It's the end of the season. There's a lot of what ifs. But for the Colts and the Giants, it's just 7.5 is just too much. I'd like 6.5, but the price is too terrible to even bet on. So I'm just staying away. Panthers and the Buccaneers, it's a similar thing, guys. Bryce Harper looks too damn good, man. I think he looks solid, and the Bucs have an awful pass defense. So because of that, look, I think the Buccaneers have their way with the Panthers and do anything they want. I think they pass. I think they run. I don't think they can stop them. But 10 points is a lot. It's just like basketball at them big spreads. I'm just not interested in taking that, especially in these games late in the season where we've seen teams just give up, not want to play, pull everybody beginning of the third or fourth. It's just janky shit going on right now that I don't want to put my money on it. Jets and Bills. This one I'm fading because I truly think the Jets could cover this +10. After the Bills last game, and guys, again, I'm not sold on them Bills. I don't think they're good. I'm sorry. I just still not sold on them. In that last game, they looked awful, so I'm gonna stay away from it. Titans and the Jags, guys. Titans and the Jags. I'm on the Jags money line. I think they're just better. I think they're playing better ball. I think the Titans have no idea what to do. I think they're awful, and I think these Jags have kind of woken up. Running back starting to look good. The O-line's getting some push, and then they got Brian Thomas Jr., who's just unstoppable. So, and the Jags already beat them once. Just give me the Jags on the pick them. Raiders and the Saints has to be the Raiders, guys. This price is crazy. I think I got it at -125. The Saints are completely injured. Their quarterback, their running back, their receivers, their O-line, their D-line, their defense. The Saints have no players. They're the most unhealthy team in the league. Raiders at least have Rock, and they have a running back who's decent. I'm on the Raiders money line. They should win easily. Dolphins and the Browns. Give me the Dolphins by 3. Browns are in shambles. I don't know why they pulled Winston. I hate that decision. Look, you can work with interceptions. You can work on decision making. You can work on, hey, protect the ball a little bit better. Don't throw any interceptions. That can be worked on. Lack of talent cannot be worked on. You either got it or you don't. Jameis Winston's got it. They should have worked with him. Instead, they pull him. They're in shambles now. I don't like the Browns anyways. Dolphins by 3. Packers and the Vikings, dead even game. Can't wait to watch it as a fan, but it's a fade for me. And the Falcons and the Commanders, I'm on the Commanders by a field goal. Commanders are 10-5. Falcons are 8-7. I think the Commanders are better. Just give me the Commanders by 3. If it pushes, it pushes. What are my final plays for the day, guys, before I get y'all out of here? Eagles -6.5. Saquon Barkley 111.5 rushing. Jonathan Taylor 90 or more rushing. Bryce Young 228 or more passing. Mike Evans 90 or more receiving. Adam Thielen 60 or more receiving. Jags on the money line. Brian Thomas Jr. 80 or more receiving. Raiders money line. Brock Bowers 80 or more receiving. Dolphins -3. Commanders -3, and Terry McLaurin 70+ receiving yards. That's all the plays, guys. Let's get out of here. Let's get an absolute bag. Let's have a good Sunday. If you're not in the Discord, come join it. We're in there all day talking about these games, cooking up plays, parlays, lottery tickets, live bet, shit like that. Come join us and have some fun. Let's get a bag and let's crack these folks.